another Friday, Sunday. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I really don't know what day it is. Like since Sunday,
So
since
goes
Saturday,
vacation.
so it does vacation. Welcome to another.
Vacation gods are with you.
Wel-
Sorry,
Welcome to another Sunday night. I'm Blanks,
I'm Fatty.
and tonight we're showcasing 1 Hour One Life. So I happened to stumble across a video on the interwebs, and I was watching this show, or this guy played this game, and I was like, this looks like an interesting concept. You get born in, and you are taking care of each minute of your life is one um, year of your life. So you're taking care of very much from like your first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of this game. You're carried. You're getting supplered. Um, but then we do still. I don't know what's going on with my account, but I owe you a month for actually the Discord for being number 20. So um, thank you for the Prime subscription again, and we do owe you a month. I haven't forgot. I was actually thinking about that today while I was working on a bunch of small things. Uh,
All the small things.
all the small things. But yeah, it's a
Good.
very interesting game. I streamed it on Friday night for video for games done right, and I was lucky to actually get a couple people to jump in the chat, watch me play this, pulled me in, and walked me through a little bit. So this is my go at it by myself on like after the night watching this, and then after playing this video, I went back and again watched hours of more videos to figure out how to survive. I actually make tools and stuff and what to do to actually be helpful in the community and not just eat everybody's food like a dick. It's a very demanding game. It's a very
Were,
demanding
were,
game.
were, you, were you a welfare queen? Is that what you were, Blanks? Were
You
you
know,
sitting around just chewing up all the city's resources?
yeah, drinking up the wine, eating the
There you
grapes.
go.
I've also
Yeah,
found
they
out
have.
there's like combos and stuff, food combos, where you get actually more health bars if you eat new different things in like a certain order. So if you eat like a carrot and then you go eat if you keep that going, like then you eat a roasted duck. And you don't eat the same thing. You just constantly eat something new. Your taste will grow, and you'll get more health bars in doing that chain.
So what you're telling me is the more varied my diet, the longer I live.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, done for. Variety's the spice of life in this game, very literally.
True cruise, true brings.
But
True cares, true brings.
oh,
Thank you.
mhm. The yeah, no, it's that sounds like an interesting one. You'll have to if it's like an hour game, that's like perfect for streaming too, because you just set up, you play an hours, like, all right, everybody have a great night, then you're out of there.
It's not boring.
Yeah,
It
that's
was, you know what? Maybe it kind of, it's a survival. So,
hmm.
potatoes calling up boring over here.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of survival, so I've been doing those. So today I missed my VR boxing for you guys. I'm really sorry about that. I've had a lot of training going on this weekend, and quite frankly, I missed my alarm this morning, so I screwed up. But I will be back on it for this morning. That's been fun, man. I've actually enjoyed that. It's just I get to talk to literally zero people on the internet for like the span of half an hour to an hour, just throw punches. It's pretty much what I do right now. I pretty much just sit here like, hey guys, so here's what I think about news I read on the internet.
Do you do you do you do the commentate as a personal trainer like we were discussing?
I tried that a little bit, and I ended up just sounding like I was making fun of gay people, and it wasn't working very well. So I abandoned that, and now pretty much I'll go on some ramps and just kind of find a topic and just talk about it. I typically do a little exercise science subject every episode. It's about 5 to 10 minutes of maybe better understanding something out of exercise science. Because hey, I'm working out, so I'll talk about it. I got a degree for a fucking reason, so there you go. There's free info. And then yeah, I just kind of chat, throw punches, make fun of myself, see how I do. It's a good
And you
time.
can wait, and then you can see the chat since they're in the VR.
I can see parts of a chat. So if you write a 10-word sentence, I will see the first five of them. Maybe,
What you
probably.
want to do is just write fart constantly.
Yeah, you just write fart, and I'll know you're there, and I'll say God bless you. And if you have a really short question, feel free to go ahead and shoot it my way. But really, I mean, I just do it because it's a way to kind of keep me coming back. Like I said, we got a 30-day challenge here. I think that's day 6 coming up here tomorrow. So been having fun. Just come join me if you really just listen, wanting to listen to just some dumb shit, but also maybe learn a little bit about exercise science. Go ahead and join and enjoy.
Hey, systematic, welcome. Haven't talked to you in a minute. Haven't.
Systematic, what's up, man?
We were talking about mummies and whatnot earlier. Oh, that was a great
What?
fart.
Oh God.
Um.
So go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, they're just reverbing farts over here. You're just missing out on a good time.
Oh man. The well, I'll tell you what. Blanks. What you are on vacation. Tell us more, buddy. What's it going to be?
So I watched the dumbest. I mean, I've been holding off on this. I didn't even like bring this up in our like pre-talk we do because sometimes I feel like better conversation happens when I don't bring up certain things. So I watched the dumbest movie today.
Oh, what was it?
The Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers,
Was it the new one?
the new one.
How did you go to theater to see it?
No, it's on Disney Plus.
No way. I didn't know
Yeah,
that they did that.
it just was it worth my time? I'm not sure. It's an hour and a half. There's some like jokes that like I'm like, yeah, kids are definitely not gonna get this. There's like a lot of stupid cartoon cameos from like Simpsons. Like I forget that Disney owns Simpsons too. Like that like dawned on me halfway through. But there's even like South like Randy's in there. There's like these little cameos from like all these random cartoons.
So it's kind of got a little something for everybody. It sounds like they're pulling the Ready Player One material is what they're doing.
It's
They're ready. It's Ready Player One with Chip and Dale.
it's dumb. I do recommend if you're gonna watch it, just watch it. Go ahead. It's not terrible. It is dumb.
Should I tell my kids to smoke pot before they watch it?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Oh, good. Oh God, that's now all of a sudden the police show up an hour later, like we heard you talking on the internet. We hear what you said, but yeah, no, I haven't had a chance to really see anything new this week. It's been a lot of busy late nights, and I'm afraid I've been a little boring this week, guys. I don't have a lot for you. I had a nice big martial arts seminar this weekend. It was pretty sweet. Did some teaching at that. That was fun, and yeah, very dehydrated and a little bit beat up. I definitely got like hard karate chopped in the neck by a 300-pound man. So it's good. I think I'm okay. I think I'm doing okay. I don't know, Blanks. Am I doing okay?
You're doing fabulous. Which brings us to the news.
Oh, phew.
So I'm gonna bring up one of the stories that I posted earlier on this week, which made has now made like headline news across the freaking like. I just want to remember that I put it up first because I watch the weirdest YouTube channels. I watch like local news in like the weirdest towns. I don't know why my YouTube channel likes to give me the local news in like all these random towns, but I do. I get local news in all like a little towns, and it's probably because I Google back hometown stuff that happens where I'm from out in California and like smaller towns in California. Maybe that's kind of like one of those things. I actually get a lot of Jackson news. It's really interesting that what goes on. Dude, there's like a shooting down in Jackson almost every other fucking day. There's like something that's like we. Oh man. Anyways, that's one of the reasons why I'll never move down to Florida.
Oh, down to Jacksonville.
Down in Jacksonville.
Oh, I could definitely see some shootings and stuff happening down there, man. Like for sure.
Um,
I went to a metal show once and got a hotel before I went. Didn't know where the hotel was in Jacksonville. I just got a hotel in Jacksonville and I went with cheap. And yeah, bit of a sketchy spot, if I do say. Anyway,
I saw Doctor Strange 2 like 2 weeks ago, and I've still been quiet about it. I, if you like Sam Raimi, that's my selling point on it. It's whatever. It's I like Sam Raimi. I haven't seen a Sam Raimi good directed episode in a while. I like Danny Elfman. He's like I'm like Oingo Boingo Danny Elfman fan. Everybody's like Danny Elfman's great. You know, he's the voice of Jack Skellington. No, dude, he's the lead singer of Oingo Boingo. And if you don't know that, then you don't know Danny Elfman. Um, but yeah, I liked it. My
My wife wasn't into it.
no,
They went out to go see it today while I was at the seminar, and she was like, she's like, I don't know. She's like, the villain was weird. It was like Scarlet Witch or something. I think she was in Avengers. So I was like, oh yeah, that lady. She's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her. She has like energy beam powers or some shit. But also she wanted to have a kid, so went back in time or something. I don't know.
so she didn't watch WandaVision.
Yeah, no, she did not watch WandaVision. So that she's like, yeah, her name's Wanda. I think she might have been in the show Wanda. Like we don't do like the whole Marvel thing quite the same, and so we basically just sound like, oh yeah, the Spider Man, Spider Boy, Spider Man. Yeah, he's great. And people are like, yeah, it happens after No Way Home, but also after the Avengers, but definitely like right at the end of the Loki series. And I'm just sitting there saying like, I have seen none of these things yet, and I am inept at Marvel. I have found I'm inept.
We get Obi-Wan this weekend. Anyways, my news story before everybody goes off on these weird tangents about fucking Disney.
Sorry.
um, the guy that shot the fucking hole in Johnny Cash's water tower in I can't remember what town it is. So there's this water tower. I don't even know where my phone's at. But we're in Idaho, where Johnny Cash is born, and yeah, it's a silhouette, and somebody shot it, and it's been leaking thousands and thousands of dollars worth of fucking water, but it looks like he's pissing it.
That's what we call that's what we mean when we say art needs to cost something. To be art, it needs to cost blood, sweat, or money.
Scott,
So it sounds like they went with money. Money and gunpowder.
do you
The
do you find it fun? You haven't seen the. You have to like I posted it in the
I read
Discord.
like the top part of the article in Discord. Yeah, I did catch that a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it back up here. You keep talking. I'm pulling this shit up.
I mean that's with your news stories, sir. Don't be falling back on mine.
Oh God. Something. I did have a news story that I was so busy today I forgot it. Oh yes, the soccer deal. So congratulations everybody. There's now pay equity for women's international soccer. There is now a equal compensation for both male and female footballers, and that's great. Congratulations, and let's maybe look for a larger group next time. I'm trying to accomplish more, please. I think it's a good gesture, but come on. Then again, definitely can't play soccer when you're pregnant.
You know,
I don't know how long could you be pregnant and still play soccer? Like, honest question for the ladies, how long could you like how far into your pregnancy could you go before you feel like you could no longer play soccer? Is it a month? Is it 3 months? I don't know. But let's just say it's you miss one,
how about
you miss
this? How about
2 months
this?
out of the year.
Let's get an honest woman's answer. Go upstairs and ask her wife the question and see what her response is.
That's true. I mean, I could do that. I will get in trouble. Is this for the internet? Yes. Go away. It's actually not for the internet. I just want to know what you think. But could just yell through the floor, "Hey, honey!" But no, I did think it was actually a nice move. A nice move in professional sports. It's good to see that. But it's kind of like I don't know, not a huge victory or anything. So yeah, I guess I'm just waiting to see what else happens. Like I said, I felt really out of it this week. We got kind of restarting the whole fitness journey again, and everything like that sucked up a lot of time. So work's taking me late. School stuff's taking me late. It's been a busy one. My news sucks.
Your news
Is Russia
sucks.
still in Ukraine?
Yes. They just took
Mm-hmm.
Miramar.
Myanmar?
Yep. They took it. That's theirs. They sent a bunch of Ukrainian soldiers over to Russian grounds, and Russia's like, we're going to try them as war criminals because that's what you guys are doing to our soldiers, capturing because, our soldiers did stuff. Never mind. No, I'm not going to get into that whole rant. But so, for for shits and giggles, I tried out Hero Forge. Hero Forge, this is a first time shout out to you guys. Let's see how good your product is. Fatty runs a campaign on Saturdays, at least once a month. And it's old school. We run it on paper and well, I use uh,
You guys do use D&D Beyond for your character sheets.
but we do. We use tiles, and so I ordered a little figurine to play on Fatty's map. Um, I'm playing a Grungian, kind of a frog who doesn't speak any English. He's a pirate that got attacked. His ship got raided. He was left for dead, washed up, found himself in a little arena fight. And so, with us surviving, oh my god, they're like bubble wrap this, bubble wrap this, bubble wrap this. With us surviving, I spent an insanely amount of money on a little figurine. But this is what
The
it is.
How much were those little things? Aren't they like $60?
They're like 70. But the details,
70 bucks.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to work on the game, make it a little better for you guys,
You
tossing
damn
that kind
right.
of dough around.
Don't be killing my guy right off here.
Yeah,
Um,
that was your insurance policy because I'm over there complaining. I was like, your fucking frog needs to speak fucking English. He needs to speak common. I'm sick of this shit. You're like, no, I'm
four,
not going to do it. And I'm like,
four
and then
levels.
you're like, you're like, wait till level 4. And I basically said like, oh, I'm going to kill him off. And then you're like, I just paid $70 to make a figurine for this character. And I say, fine, you're level 4 now. Good job. Way to buy 2 levels, you motherfucker.
It's cool.
uh,
It looks alright.
yeah. Yeah, I can't see it from my side. You'll have to post a photo in the Discord or
No,
something.
I will
But
show a photo to our little D&D group people there, so your wife can have
oh
a little view on that as well.
oh good. That'll be awesome.
So
So we'll have to play again soon.
that is
Trying
super tiny though. That thing is like 3 inches tall, 2 inches tall. Anyways,
3 inches long,
3 inches long, tall.
pretty tiny.
Maybe even that. Maybe like two, 1.5. I don't know. I'm a normal guy. I think 6 inches is like this long.
I'll admit my sense of scale is very much off. I'm pretty sure a potato is 8 inches, most of them.
Potato.
Anyway.
Are you 8 inches?
Oh man, but But yeah, no, that'll be fun. I have the next step in the campaign kind of plan, but really it's 2 potential ways you guys can go, and you're gonna kind of start your adventure like
No, I just
uh
like.
for real. Now you're out of the you're out of the tutorial levels. It's the way I see it.
So
You're
pretend
in
this
the
is
main
on a
game.
bad day. Sister Mag, no, I didn't order one of the metal ones. I ordered one of the color plastic ones. It says it's 59 whatever, and then after taxes and all that added on, you like $20. An extra $20 is there just all of a sudden. You're like, what are this extra $20? And you know what? It's probably all in the fucking bubble wrap.
Fucking who got their hands in it? Ticket sales companies on the internet. It's their model. They're like, yeah, these tickets are like $68, and after fees and taxes, that'll be $198. Man, like Ticketmaster, they take a Ticketmaster model.
Ticket.
Like, well, hold on, that's just the price for the service. You still got to pay the price for the actual model, but we just put that in as a fee after. I bet you they do something like that. People are tricky sons of bitches now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
remember the day what that's what grinds your gears. So
Oh man.
so what is tonight's topic, Fatty? What are we discussing? You had a book. What is this book?
So, I'm so glad that you asked because I brought it up here. Now, I can't dox my instructor here. I can't do that. But my partner at the school has been a student at this place, or a student of this guy for coming up on 22 years, so something like that. I don't know if it's that long, but it's pretty long. And so over the years, what happens is my teacher's one of those guys. He's got a really biting wit, and what he will do is when you're screwing up, which is all the time, uh, the he'll just sit there and say the most strange fucking shit that you will ever hear, but it somehow makes complete sense, and oftentimes it's absolutely hilarious. He comes up with these one-liners that just absolutely blow me away, and it does it for all of us. We all have a good laugh. Over the years, my partner's been writing them down in this here book, which again can't show the name, but can kind of show you the front here. And I thought I'd read a couple selections of advice from my teacher that you could apply to your life, if that would work out for you. Okay.
I feel like everybody needs a little advice here and there, especially someone that did spend 70 something dollars on a piece of plastic of 3-inch piece of plastic, 2.5 inch piece
Hmm.
of plastic. Potato, that would be awesome. I would pay $75 for a robot. No, I wouldn't. Um, but that would be really cool. So you have a uh,
Like a little robot piece.
a little DM bot to play with, um, or you could just watch Wednesday nights and have Systematic be your front man and soul. Uh, Also, yes, but you can also download them for for like online. You can use them for tokens and stuff. I haven't did that, and they're like for that still like $7, but I'm pretty sure they'll squeeze another $2 out of you on that one. It'll be like $10 by the end of the fucking time for like a downloaded piece of shit. Yeah,
Nah, man.
Systematic
I'm glad
Boost.
you guys got those. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just been responding. Yeah, Systematic's been actually talking about some of this the simulators, and be careful of the space and the 3 inches long because 3 inches is so you know 3 inches is 3 inches, right, Fatty?
That's right. That's right. Hey, man, you can't. If you can't smoke it, you can't poke it. That's right. So, uh,
Is that a
I'm,
phrase in there? Is that something in there?
I wish it was, and now I'm thinking it could be. So I'm just going to read you some selections. And so this would be like you're doing a technique. He watches you do it, and then he tries to describe a way for you to maybe better understand the technique as an advanced student. So there's stuff that makes total sense. Let your awareness tap into our natural reservoir of skill and experience. Ooh, that's a good line. It's like a playing card rocketing through space, but there's also a rocket booster on the back.
What?
Some imagery for you. Sometimes he gets frustrated or exasperated. We're doing something. He's like, oh God, that looked like you were just copying what I was doing instead of creating it yourself. Be a little creative. Throw in some color, any color, at least a fucking pastel. So we have a lot of fun stuff like that.
Pink?
Everything just, or he's describing fitting in for a throw. Everything just slips into place. It's like space docking. But he's old, so he doesn't know what he just said when he said space docking and exactly what you guys definitely pictured.
What, a
So,
spaceship docking at the ISS?
yeah, yeah, pretty much. Let's see. It's like what you're doing. It's like a baseball player going up to bat and saying, "That's all I need to do." But there's more. There's the follow through and running to fucking first base. So he has a lot of fun just goofing around with us. But he's just got really sarcastic. He's got a really good sarcasm to him, and it's really great. There are better ways to not get your throat cut. He says it's not that sophisticated. It's like Kenya's idea of a submarine.
What?
Oh God. Let's see. You have all the movements now. Just put them together correctly. It's like adding the eggs after you've baked the muffins. It doesn't work.
You
Oh,
sure that doesn't
let's
work?
see what else. Oh, or my personal favorite: float like a butterfly, sting like a fucking fire truck. The oh god. instead of ending your technique like you're ending a sentence with a question mark, end it with a period. Then later tries again. Okay, that was a period, but with incorrect sentence structure. So he gets you all the time. It's a really great read. I really enjoy it. And having known this guy now for just shy of 20 years, it's been a really nice thing for me to just sort of sit back and look at and enjoy and most of what he says, people are going to go, "What the fuck is he talking about?" But then you'll have somebody who's trained in martial arts for 12 years look at him and say, "Oh my god, I understand what I'm trying to do now." It is like a playing card with a rocket booster flying through space.
Is it though?
It's just, but it's also rotating. And you're like, yeah, totally rotating. But like, I get what you're saying. Anyway, that was a little fun thing for me. Thanks, guys. I enjoyed that. Ah, I don't know. I don't have too much more. I mean, I could chat martial arts for a while if you want. I just did a whole bunch of hours with that. I don't actually. It's not something I talk about. I feel like too much. So I'm happy to take any questions on it.
How often do you Wing Chun?
How often do you Wing Chun? About 7.5. Next question.
Systematic wants to know a submarine in Kenya.
Yeah, it's not very sophisticated. It's like Kenya's idea of a submarine. It's like, holy shit, that's just brutal. He gets you. It's not a push into something. It's a push and a moment of enlightenment. And oh fuck, I'm just gonna keep this up all day, and I'm just gonna keep reading through while we're talking, and just gonna read them out when I find good ones. Uh,
All the good
oh,
ones.
oh god. Oh boy. Sorry guys. Now I'm reading. You're getting you're you're supposed to look like folded up origami, not a crumpled up piece of shit.
A good diet
So
kind of
mean.
shit or just regular kind of shit?
Probably something ground fighting. I don't know, man. That was it's supposed to look like origami, not fucking crumpled up shit. Whoever heard that one wilted on the inside. Oh boy.
Every time.
Anyway, sorry.
Every
Yeah.
time, sir.
No, God, it's no, I've been training with that guy for like 18 years, I think total. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I don't think it's been that long. No, it hasn't been that long, but close. I think 16 years.
How do you crumble up shit?
I had to crumple up shit with your hand.
Like a
There you
monkey?
go. That's how you crumple up shit. Hold on. Hold on. No. Sorry, guys. I couldn't poop. I tried.
I would call your wife right now and tell her the embarrassing
Your
story.
husband's pooping in his hands in the basement and throwing it on the internet. He needs help. Send him somewhere. Ooh, I do have a paint tube just over here. I'm not actually gonna do that to you guys. I'm just fucking around. Ah, so I'm crushing it right now. Sorry, guys. I'm very tired tonight. I am getting work done on the arcade cabinet blanks. It's ready for me to start putting in the electronics. Oh, sir,
Oh,
are
I'm
you there?
sorry. Yeah, no.
Okay. I don't know if I'm just sitting here by myself talking to myself. That is the definition of chaos. It's Jurassic Park for everybody. I got a new driver this week, and unfortunately, I can't find my golf bag. How do you lose a golf bag, right?
Hold on.
True story. That's okay. I'm just talking. Uh, um, guy I work with, I went over to his place to pick up that golf club, and inside of the golf club sock, the sock you put over the head of the driver, he'd put a little container of weed. To which I told him, I said, well, I was like, I don't really smoke anymore. Uh, but I said, I will tell you this. I promise I won't smoke this during my shift today. And he laughs and winks, and I said, that motherfucker just admitted to smoking weed on shift all the time. Now I know. Also true story.
Big true story. So my boss was texting me, asking me to come to work, and I said I'm on vacation, right? Question mark. And he's like, "Oh, I forgot." And I said, "Yes."
What do you mean you're on vacation? We didn't approve that. Yes, you did.
Months ago,
I have the paperwork.
all the
Yeah.
paperwork.
No, we got a special guest. We got a special guest coming in tomorrow.
We do. We got we good old fashioned quiz coming out here, hanging out. Unfortunately, so Friday night for all those who hang out, Friday night games done right, and movie night. Movie night will be on to Fatty. I will pass him the laptop if he wants to open up my laptop and join Discord and let it run while he does whatever he does, and that's up to him. If not, then nobody's getting no movies, and nobody doesn't come and watch my movies anyways. But
You
Fatty,
don't get anything. You
uh,
get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
it's a good day.
I said good day. I'll try to play some games. I know Thursday night I got plans, but Friday night I might be able to do that. So I should be able to do some kind of games. So you know what I should do? I'll play games done right, and I'll play some Rocket League. I've been kicking around in the diamond ranks lately, and kind of been floating between Diamond 1, Diamond 2, and I've had some good gameplay. Although the last I don't know, the last day I tried to play a few games, I got shitty partners the whole time, which is weird in Diamond. That doesn't happen too often, but I had some people who just played really, really badly or slow. Maybe they were drunk or hungover. I don't know, but they played poorly, and so I went back from Diamond 2 to Diamond 1. But I think it could be the great comeback. That might be an interesting Friday night games done right. I could play some more Elden Ring. I never beat Elden Ring. I've been
Never
playing
played the
Diablo
Elden Ring.
Diablo 2 ladder started. So I've been playing Diablo 2 ladder. And you guys don't want to watch that. Sucks. You probably want to watch that just as much as you want to watch me do VR boxing.
No, I don't think Fatty has the Discord up or not Discord, Twitch up to see the chat.
I do not have Twitch up to see the chat. I will I'll pull it up on my laptop here. It was just a little low battery, so I was concerned that it was going to go out, and I had to hook my charge up to my phone because I was out all day.
So I'm
There
gonna
we go.
end up giving Fatty a laptop for Wednesday nights and pick it up like Monday so I could use it for for Sunday nights so I could use it on Wednesdays. Um, but yeah, that's other than
Oh my
that,
god, there's going to be so much new porn on there. It's going to be incredible. You're going to love it.
it's gross.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I see the life game now. All right, so I've got this pulled up here. Come on.
Okay,
Now I'm getting my VP. My VPN's acting up here. Hold on. There we go.
they're catching you, catching you. They know that you're not
You know I'm
not
wearing.
they're no you're not in Hong Kong.
Yeah, nope, not in Hong Kong, and I'm definitely not wearing any pants because I'm wearing shorts.
Me
But
too. It's been that. We're supposed to have some thunderstorms.
yeah, it's been it started kind of drizzling a little bit and started getting super cloudy. But then it kind of went away. I mean, how's the weather where you guys are at tonight? What viewers
Potato
tell us
says
a little
don't
bit
use
about what you're
window.
doing?
Potato says don't use window computers for porn.
Yeah, you probably or even better, log into through your employer's VPN and then look at porn. But make sure it's really, really weird porn and something that you have to download, not a site link that you visit that they can block. And then watch the IT guys go to town on you,
That's
which is its own kind of weird porn, I guess.
what I've been told. Um,
That's what I hear.
clear my out here, clear and mid out here in Cali.
Clear and mild, nice. You lucky bastards. We've been it's either been scorching hot or just miserably cold and wet. Um, we haven't really had any kind of sort of middle ground days. It hasn't been like 65. It's just been 78 or higher
Perfect
and
porn.
wet or sunny. Hmm.
Perfect porn
The
weather.
I definitely had my bike break down on me on Monday. I don't know how, but I lost charge of my battery. I checked the weather. Weather says, "Hey, Fatty, guess what? The good news is
Potato.
where you're
No one
going."
uses Celsius. Get the fuck. Stop.
What? Did I,
Sorry, potatoes
did I
use
just do temperature in Celsius?
no. Potato is.
26 Celsius. No, man, I totally get that. I deal with Canada all day, every day,
I
man.
know.
I'm
Listen,
totally fine
that
with your Celsius.
you stop it.
Right now, my computer reports temperature, and the bottom bar is Celsius. So when I can tell Canadians when I'm on the phone, I'm like, yeah, it's about 17 out here today. It's not too bad. The which, by the way, Blanks, it is 17 degrees over here.
We're at 64, baby.
64. Well, how about we get to 19 degrees? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a good number, 19 Celsius.
That
Uh,
that's kind
anyway,
of weird.
that's 69. 69 Fahrenheit.
It's kind of weird.
Anyway,
Kind of weird. Kind of weird. So for the one person that so for Friday night done right, I think that I might jump on um for a little bit of concert show. Maybe stream some people from the interwebs on at the concert. I don't know. So, but yeah, this weekend, and then I don't think I'll be around. So I don't know if you want to stream next Sunday. I will again be at a concert, and then Saturday, fuck you.
yeah, I'll do something next Sunday, and what I'll probably do is something a little bit later, and
Mm-hmm.
something online playing a game. That's probably what I'll do
Or you could
on
do it,
next
and
Sunday.
we could jump on and try to figure out how to set up. A we could jump on from from Weezer. I think Weezer's no. Metallica's playing at that time.
You almost get hit by a fucking buffalo in that game. Jesus Christ! Sorry, I've got the delay up on the Twitch, and I just watched you almost get hit by a fucking buffalo. Now you found a pig or something.
That's a baby. I gave birth to a
But
baby. Its name was Ty.
ew, ew. Um, Anywho, yeah, I'll probably if we can get you guys set up. But we can talk about this on next Wednesday when I'm over. Let's take a look at tech at some of the tech, and we'll see what we can network together. I'll try to remember to bring my laptop. Oh shit, a bunch of people are dead there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it happens.
How many people are dead in the graveyard, Blanks?
I don't really know how many of these are real graveyards.
Mm-hmm.
I've been away. I ran here because I'm a bit terrible mother in this game, and I know that I won't be able to keep control of this baby, and so I run it over here and I leave it for somebody else's to to raise until they can walk away and do their own life.
That's ridiculous. This is what where do you get this game again? Is it like a Steam
Yeah,
game
yeah,
or what's
definitely. It was
it?
$14. I was like, I'm in.
Oh my god. The I'm just now I'm kind of captivated because you're just hanging out with these women who are also pregnant who look like they're about to drop off their kids. I don't know.
It's very.
Pretty.
I find out is a very common thing that happens. This is
It
actually.
looks
This is what I was telling you. This is actually a city. So I'm lucky that I've been born in a city. There's like places that are not so sophisticated and doesn't have like all these random little tools that they're
looks like a
using.
fucking nunnery in there. It looks like a nunnery, Blanks.
Well, there's no purpose for male. Women just have babies. There's no, the males just pop up. They don't have babies. It's
So it
probably,
doesn't need
you
to
know
be
what?
any
We
interaction.
should tell Sabby about this game. This is like right up her alley.
Sabi, hey guys, so for those of you who don't know and know Sabi is a friend of our show, Sabi has officially graduated college, so congratulations to her. I'm going to give her a little clap
Yeah.
if she hears this.
No, she won't. But she knows. She
But
knows.
either way, speaking of it takes a village, let's all congratulate Sabi on her degree. No, that's fantastic. Congratulations. Graduating school is always a good thing. I remember graduating school and then having hopes and dreams, and then realizing it was 2009, and that we would hit peak unemployment in 2010. That was what
And then
graduating from
again,
college was like
2020.
for me. Hmm. The Now you don't want high unemployment, but you don't want or sorry, you don't want high unemployment, but you don't want extremely low unemployment either. Extremely low unemployment can help drive up inflation. The More people have more money, creates more demand for more stuff, increases prices. Boom, there goes some inflation. But I have a feeling it's not that. I have a feeling it's the how many $1 trillion bailout that the banks got in 2019 that nobody talked about ever.
You know
The
what I think it is?
they got away clean with that one.
It's the I graduated college in 2008, 2009, 2010. I graduated college. Never. Um, that's. Do you still have a debt, sir? That's the question. Or is it paid off?
Yeah, you
Is
do
it?
have to get rid of that debt. That's the trick. Unless somehow you financed it without having to take on debt, the college can get expensive, especially if you're doing multiple degree programs. The I don't know if he's talking like associates, bachelor's, masters, or if he's looking at like, hey, I got a degree in these three different programs, graduated these times, but it's looking since they were a year apart that they were potentially different programs. So I don't know. The all I know is I'm just glad I graduated college. I almost dropped out when I was a sophomore.
So,
The
yeah, that does not sound fun. I'm sorry.
mm,
Remember, if
what
you can't pay it,
fucking six figures now.
if you can't pay it, don't worry, your kids will.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep. No. It's awful. It's awfully expensive, is what it is. They're just like, well, just learn a trade, go be a plumber. So I'd be like, yeah, man, I'd rather not be plunging people's shit while I build a fucking resume. How about that? My parents were like, make sure you go to college and get a good job, and then like in the same breath, like, what do you mean you took on debt? You could have taken on a trade. Come on, give the early 20-year-olds a break for maybe not knowing what they were fucking doing
No,
when we acquired six figures of debt.
no.
I was lucky. I didn't acquire six figures. I got debt, but I walked out of that with about 24, 25K. But I had a hard time getting employed for a while, like getting good employment for a while.
And then that's
That's
when
when I
you
got into sales.
that's when
That's
you
when I,
became a
that's when I
stripper.
started sales.
That's when you
Yeah, I mean,
that's when you make quids.
hey man, it was a great way to make some extra cash. Got a free night on the weekend. Just go to a bachelorette party of like 45-year-old women or something, and you'll make money.
Yeah?
But
I'm in.
yeah, yeah. No, I think that actually sounds horrible. Like I think that it's like one of those like weird fantasy things. And then there's dudes like, oh man, if I was like super hot and like a stripper at girls' bachelor parties and stuff like that, it'd be awesome. I think it'd be fucking awful. Have you ever sat next to a bachelor party or a bachelorette party? They're awful to be around. Imagine having to be around for 2 hours, what required, and they won't leave you alone. Like that actually must kind of blow. I think I'd hate it. You'd get super annoyed. And then they'd be like, "Oh, he's a fireman, and the fire guy is here." And you're like, "I'm clearly not a fireman, but that there's no context here. Do you smell any smoke?" They're like, "No." It's like, yeah, because there's no fire. Because I'm not a fireman. I'm a stripper. You asked me to dress like a firefighter. I'll take half my deposit up front, please.
Is this what happened last week?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it sounds like I'm hashing out some really specific complaints. I think it'd be nuts. I mean, I think it'd be a suck to be a stripper
Systematic says he
anywhere
no
in some
longer
degree.
does bachelorette parties. So
I don't.
systematic. Did you do stripping at the bachelorette
I
parties
believe
while
it.
you were
I
doing
believe
magic?
it.
While you're doing magic tricks, were you like, I will make my flagellant penis erect, ta-da, and then
I
all of
like
a
that you
sudden,
just said flatulent penis, and now like a picture's like this farting penis in a man thong. That's pretty great. Like your helicoptering is just going because it's flatulent.
flatulent. Okay.
So wait, no, was he? Yeah, there we go. Poop. There's a big fart. Nice. So really, did systematic? Did you perform at bachelorette parties? I want to hear. Clothes may have come off for an 80th birthday. Well, goddamn right. If anything, those would probably be the best parties to go to. That would. I bet that would probably be like much
Yours
more
or
tolerable. It'd
hers?
be like
That the question is
they're
just
80. They're
yours or
80.
hers.
What kind of work do you really have to do? Just like show up in a tank top, maybe take your shirt off and throw it over your shoulder, just like play fucking go fish. That's not so bad. She's like, I just need somebody who's good looking to play cribbage with. And then you play cribbage with her, and she says, "Thank you very much for the hour, darling. Since I have all this money because my husband died and left me a shit ton of it, here's $1,000. Go buy yourself a nice motorcycle, young man."
Is that how you got your motorcycle?
I may drive a I may drive an 850. Got to pay for that shit somehow. But
Mom,
yeah, no. So,
Fatty's stripping again.
yeah, no, I'm not. Don't tell mom. We're both going to get in trouble. Oh God. But yeah, no, that's I don't know, that would hit me because I was just like, I've never thought about being a stripper at bachelorette parties before because I've never really had a good reason. But thinking about it, it's like, yeah, that would suck. Anyway, sorry, back to you, Tim.
Do you think that strippers feel the same way, or girls feel the same way about being strippers for a bachelor party?
No, because while guys can be annoying, they're nowhere near as annoying as a bachelorette party.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. Show me 10 bachelor parties, show me 10 bachelorette parties, put them head to head 100 times. I guarantee you, 100 out of 100, the bachelorette party is more annoying. I guarantee you.
Is it because? Is it because? Ladies,
You're laughing because you know I'm kind of right. The Could you imagine how many marriages you could save those women from? No, no, no. I don't imagine anything's getting saved out of that. I can't. The ladies get crazy. Yeah. Oh, I think he meant when he said clothes may have come off for an 80th birthday. I'm betting that the old ladies took their clothes off. I read that wrong. He was like, "Yeah, that one I actually took my clothes off," and I'm like, "Well, shit, weren't you kind of a stripper?" And he's like, "No, not really." But the 80-year-old lady was very convincing. Um, God, I don't even know where to go after talking about that because right now every girl's mad at me. Like, we're not that annoying. You guys are so shitty sometimes. And we're like, yeah, I know we are, but you're so annoying. What is it about bachelorette parties, Blanks? I mean, like for real, help me out here because I think you kind of feel the same way based on the fact that you've virtually agreed with me with your silence. The I like, what is it that's so annoying about them?
you know, it's drunken woo girls, man, and it's not just one dealing with one. You're dealing with you know, minimum three,
Hmm.
maximum 100.
You don't understand that, like when they're standing together and they're screaming. So if you have one woo girl going and she's screaming, you have one woo girl screaming. If you take another woo girl screaming and stand her next to her, and they both go, you have more than two woo girls screaming. Okay, that's two and a half. You then take another woo girl, put them down. Now there's three of them. Now it's five annoying girls worth of screaming, which is what a bachelorette party is. So you can start to see very quickly this is logarithmic. Like it gets annoying very quickly. If they're a party of six or more, get the fuck out of the way. Go somewhere else. If they walk into the bar you're in, you leave. It's gonna suck.
I don't know. I mean,
There will be an argument. There will be a fight.
well,
Yeah.
my sister-in-law crashed my brother's bachelor party. Was she a
Oh.
stripper?
Was she a fire girl?
Was she a fire girl?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why don't women? Why aren't there like? I mean, I'm sure that there are plenty of like strippers that go to like guys' parties and they like play some kind of role. But like, I've never heard of like a bunch who's like, oh man, I'm waiting for this girl to show up. She's gonna be dressed like a police officer. And it's just like, yeah, that sounds fine. No, I don't know. Why would you do that? Um, Guys are just like, yeah, maybe she's dressed up for spring break, and you're just like, okay, well, that makes a little bit more sense. I feel like I need shades to say that and do like the finger guns and everything.
She was underwear. Wait,
But
wait, what? Wait, I'm missing. So my
no, she was an
sister-in-law.
underage drunk girl. Oh, that's
My.
like unfortunate all sorts of ways.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, are we going like way underage? She's like 17, like approaching 18. Shouldn't have been underage. Like, or at least 18, like an adult, where like a cop comes and you just tell go sit in the closet and shut up.
Yeah, just be quiet about it. But actually, speaking of being quiet about it, you know what time it is, boy.
And
Yeah.
before
Now, before we do this, let's go over the ground rules.
All right, let's go over the ground rules. Just a moment. I'm just
that's
pulling
not
up the
bad.
power
20 is
supply.
okay. Like you're drinking a 20, they fucking send you to war with being 18. Don't even start with like their legal limit drinking fucking horse shit on me.
All right, Blanks, I've got my first question for you. Should I go over the ground rules?
Do I have to play the thing again? Because I will.
Now, before
Play the
we
thing?
do
Yes.
this, let's go over the ground rules.
Okay.
I wish I could hear it. I wish I could hear it. It sucks not being able to hear the sound effects. But, all right, so the rules are I have a series of 10 questions. You have 30 seconds to answer each question. If you get the correct answer, we'll move on to the next question. If not, you still have 30 seconds. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, so the other day I'm driving with my wife in the car, and we're driving down to Boston. And what happens is I clap a mosquito that's flying around the car, and it falls to the dashboard, and it's clearly dying. It's twitching a little bit. It's not dead yet. It's still moving around a little bit. And my wife says, "Oh man, could you imagine like how long it's gonna take for that thing to die?" And I say, like, yeah, I mean, probably a little while. She was like, but like its life is so short. Have you ever thought about that? And I said, no, I haven't. So I made a math problem. And Blanks, this one goes to you. Do the math. If an insect has a total lifespan of 7 days, and you slap it, but it takes an hour to die, have you just committed the cruel and unusual punishment of condemning it to an excruciatingly long death? Do the math. How long of that mosquito's relative life did it spend broken and suffering before it died?
Do you say that to all the ladies?
Because we did the math. You have 20 seconds. How much relative time in this mosquito's life after I slapped it did it still live? How many months would you have still lived if that was you? Where you were clapped by a giant, and how many months did you stay alive before you died?
Did you first Google the real time of like how long its lifespan really is?
Yes. Yep, mosquito average lifespan is 7 days. That was the first thing we did. 7 days. I assigned 10 years per day. So I assumed the mosquito would get to an average lifespan of about 70 years old. Every day is 10 years to the mosquito.
Kind of like this game here. 1 hour, 1 life.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's. I made a note for myself to bring that back up because much like 1 hour, 1 life, the time scale's all messed up. So I did the math, and basically, if that thing suffers
1%.
for an hour, that's equivalent from the mosquito's perspective of about 5 months of suffering, and that's question 1. So think about that the next time you're out killing bugs. Start obsessing over how long they're suffering.
I don't kill bugs.
All right. Next question is.
Kill babies.
Is a. Where did that come from? That seemed awfully defensive, Blanks. I'm pretty sure now you do. I won't do it. All right, Blanks. Next question, a practical question submitted to me by a coworker who's aware of this show. And the coworker wanted to ask, how small should a bar of soap get before it needs to be replaced?
You know what? I replace it when I do use bars of soap when it gets to like the splinter. Like if it like you put it on the washcloth and it's pretty much disappeared, it's time to change. Like you could wear that bad boy all the way out, all the way down. You have no complaints from me. Now depends how broke ass you are. My roommate likes to steal the bar of soaps from hotels he goes to because then he doesn't have to buy soap. And he'll wait till it's like nothing.
I like how this question about soap duration turned into petty larceny. Good answer though. That's a good answer. The guy who submitted this question gave me his opinion after he did, which was that I don't like to wait for the soap to get super small because then I could slip and fall down trying to pick up a little thing off the floor. To which I asked him, "What do you live in fucking prison?" And then we moved on to another topic of conversation. So, thank you. Next question.
Did he live in
And
prison?
this is a science question. I got a little curious one day. Blanks, how long does it take a bowling ball to reach the bottom of the Marianas Trench if dropped from sea level?
You'll never know. We
We
don't
do
know.
know.
We don't know how fucking
We've
far down the
we've
Mariana
done,
Trench
we do know
goes.
how far down it is. We've said something else. We just never been down there. We've never been down there, but we know how deep it is.
We think know how deep it is, but we've never been down there, so we don't know if there's more crevices that go
To,
down. If that further goes down into it.
too long. Potato says there is actually math you can do using the density of the ball. The actual answer is they've done this. It's 2.5 hours. You drop a bowling ball at the top of at the sea level. It takes 2.5 hours to reach the bottom of the Marianas
So
Trench.
they've been down there. They've seen the bottom. They know that it's right there.
Yes, blanks they have. Next question.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't. And I'm not buying your shit. Next question. Who would win in a fight, Hugh Jackman or Chris Hemsworth?
I don't know. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Okay, rolling a d20. Hold up.
I'm gonna say probably Chris Hemsworth because Hugh Jackman's getting old, and uh, and Chris
Hugh
Hemsworth.
Jackman's getting old, but the guy can still move, and he's in very good shape for an older man. Plus, I feel like he's got the height advantage on Hemsworth.
Yeah, but Hemsworth just fucking got super ripped just recently for the new Thor movie.
I don't know, man. Well, let me ask you this: who would win in a fight, Wolverine or Thor? But Thor can't fly.
Thor still because he can summon thunder, which bones or no bones, he's gonna shock the shit out of fucking Wolverine and drop him. Yes, he won't die,
Thor, but
but
he can't fly, and he has no thunder. Yeah, and Thor doesn't have like near invincibility. Well, I guess they both kind of have that. So, yeah, you're probably right. Thor would probably win. I guess I'm gonna have to give this one to Chris Hemsworth. That's a fair answer. Next question. All right, this is a numbers one blanks. Do you have your pencil handy?
in my hand, that was
All right,
sexual.
blanks. Do you have a small piece of paper?
Maybe.
Take that as a yes. All right. So here goes. Here this goes. Pay close attention. So blanks, you're a bus driver. On the first stop, 4 people are picked up. At the next stop, 4 people are picked up, but 3 people are dropped off. At the next stop, 5 people are picked up, 2 people are dropped off. At the next stop, 5 people are picked up, 6 people are dropped off. At the next stop, half of the current people on the bus get off. At the next stop, half of that number gets back on. All right, are you ready?
Purple.
What? What's the name of the bus driver?
Purple.
What's the name of the bus driver?
Purple.
No, it is blanks.
Oh.
Because the startup is you are a bus driver. Next question. Kristen Bell is I think truly America's sweetheart.
No, she's a
Please try to disagree if you can.
the sex tapes.
It's what?
The sex tapes.
She has sex tapes?
Oh yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
I don't believe you, man. I don't think that actually happened.
Google.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
Google your computer right now. Sex tapes.
I'm not gonna do that. I think you're just going to send me evidence that happened.
No, because I'm not gonna get that on my search history.
Oh, so basically, it might not have happened, but you're just telling me it happened. You won't send me the videos, though.
I mean, I don't like celebrity porn videos. They're not.
I just want to independently verify this. No, she is definitely America's sweetheart. You can have porn and be America's sweetheart. I mean, our last
Tell that to Paris Hilton.
the president's last wife did topless photos for magazines.
And for some reason, she's like still like number 2 in America, followed still by, sorry, Michelle.
All right. That's okay. We got to move to the next question. We are, Jackman, more action movies. Systematic agrees with us. That's a good answer. All right. So, next question. This is another science question for you, Blanks. The River Po has recently dried up due to the effects of climate change. It delivered water from the top of the Alps via ice and snowmelt every year, and was an important source of fresh water for the agriculture of Italy. Economists forecast that this will have a devastating effect, as the agricultural product produced in the region this affects is equal to 40% of Italy's GDP. With a GDP of $1.86 trillion and one pack of Circle K Sour Patch Kids costing $2.85, how many packs of Sour Patch Kids would Italy need to produce to make up for its lost GDP?
Are they finding dead bodies like they are in Arizona?
I don't know. I haven't heard if that's happening in their reservoir area, but I have heard about the bodies turning up outside of Las Vegas
Yeah,
in Nevada.
With that river
I
that's
have heard
drying
about
up,
that.
there's like a shit ton that show up.
Yeah, this lake's drying, and everyone's like, "Holy shit, that was our fucking drinking water." There's all these dead bodies.
No wonder why our waters
It's
taste like shit.
man, our water tastes like something fucking crawled into it and died. No, man, it was thrown in there. It didn't crawl into shit. I was going to give you the answer because it's quick math, but it's long math. And the answer is you would have to sell 652,631,000. Oh, sorry. Wow. No, sorry. 652,631,578,947 packs of Sour Patch Kids at $2.85 to make up for the amount of water that Italy is not getting. Now we have a metric.
What about Tahiti?
The
Aren't they not getting water?
All right,
now?
next question. We're on question number 8. The God of the Jews gave us the 10 Commandments. What would the 10 Commandments be if we received them from Chuck Norris?
Vote Republican. Killing babies is wrong.
Killing babies is wrong. Okay, that's 2. We're doing good. We're on a roll. Keep going. Vote Mike Huckabee.
I don't know. I feel like those covered the most.
There's exactly 3
Fuck
3
bitch.
different versions of each one.
Fuck bitch.
What's that? Too many because Sour Patch Kids.
He says,
Oh, the message for a reason. Oh, I'm okay with that. You go ahead and allow that. Let's hit it. There you go. You are all set. All right. So let's keep moving on. We got question number 9. Which, speaking of Chuck Norris, did you guys know this? So I'm telling you this as a martial artist. So you hear a lot of shit through the grapevine. And I guess when he was in 5th grade, he was like at recess. He would just sit by himself. He wouldn't do anything. Like they thought he might have issues. So he'd sit around and not do anything, or he'd lean against the wall. He just wouldn't play with the other kids. And so the teachers walked up to one of the other kids who was kind of popular and sort of knew all the other kids, and they said, "Hey, Billy, why does Chuck just stay by himself all the time? Why isn't he with you guys? Why isn't he playing?" And I guess the kid looks at the teacher and says, "That's Chuck Norris. He doesn't fucking play."
Get out of here. You're done.
And last question is, how long will Chuck Norris jokes remain relevant?
Until we're like 70, I'm sure. And I'm going to you. You're like 10 years younger than me, so for at least another 60 years.
Blake's like, I'm stuck with this shit for forever. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, because Chuck Norris never died.
Forever.
I won't actually believe it when the news article comes out that Chuck Norris is dead. They're going to say Chuck Norris is dead, and I hope that a big part of the world, and the internet included, people like me said, choose to live in a world where we believe he is not dead because he can't die. And I think that we should try to host big conventions for Chuck Norris, and when he doesn't show up, we just make up other reasons why he isn't there. And we just say Chuck Norris is still alive. He just clearly had a lot to do today, but we miss Chuck. We hope he's well.
Are we gonna collide with the QAnons? I feel like they would get on that.
I think you could probably maybe try to pull something like that off, especially if you could somehow connect Mike Huckabee to Donald Trump. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Mike Huckabee was stumping for the guy. But anyway, we're past time.
Past time? Past kidney stones?
Past becomes the future.
The future becomes the past. Chuck
Something
Norris
like
had
that.
sex. Truck. Some Simpson got.
Someone got in the seat of the truck to tell Optimus Prime was born. I like that one. I always liked that. The one that made me laugh the hardest. I remember reading this my sophomore year in college. This shit started hitting hard, and I remember reading when Chuck Norris jumps in the water, he doesn't get wet. The water gets Chuck Norris, and I don't know what it was in my little 19-year-old brain, but I fucking died. That was really funny to me. And my dad and I were able to connect over Chuck Norris jokes. It was pretty funny. It was a good time, man.
Texas fan.
My dad, I did grow up watching a lot of Walker, Texas Ranger. I did. My parents used to throw that shit on at night when they were bored, and my dad is just like, well, we're good Christians over here. So there's some Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh my God. Anyway, so stay tuned, guys. I'll be back with VR in the morning. So keep an eye out. I know it's. Yeah. So we'll be getting some games on Wednesday. Make sure you stay on for D&D. That game's gonna be fucking killer. Let me just tell you what. And then of course we'll have some more stuff coming up throughout the week. Hopefully we'll get a couple of little surprise things with quiz. What do you say, Blanks?
I say it should be a good time. Fun. Wednesday definitely will be a good time. Fattie does his workouts, and I unfortunately won't be around for the weekend stuff. I'm on vacation, bitches.
Take your break, enjoy yourself. I got these kids handled. We'll have a good time, and stay on. Blanks, how you feeling about after show?
I'm on vacation. How are you feeling, Mister? I was tired.
I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired. I don't mind throwing a few extra minutes on now that we're kind of through the main show, but I will be taking my leave soon here to try to take a break, because I also got to try to fit in another fucking workout before this, because my weigh-in is on Tuesday, guys. I got to make sure I'm giving you good numbers, and I'm sitting over here drinking vodka seltzers.
What kind of numbers?
Well, I'm drinking vodka seltzers.
What kind of number are you?
What's
giving
that?
Us? What kind of number are you giving us?
So far this week, I'm down. I'm down 6 pounds in about 5.5 days. But I could have 4 pounds of that as water weight. I can't tell you much until I have at least 3 weeks on trend.
Are you
by 30 days is a fair measure.
Are you beating your wife?
Why would you even ask that? Of course I'm not. Jesus Christ! And if I was, you think I'd say something like that? Fuck no.
She's kicking your ass in the weight loss.
Oh! I mean, in the workout thing, we do. So we get. All right. So I'm gonna bitch for a second. Can I bitch? I'm gonna bitch. So you buy a Nordic track rower, right? Your wife's like, hey, I really want a Nordic track rower. I think this could be the thing. And I said, all right, honey, we'll get a Nordic track rower, because maybe it'll be the thing for me. So we get a Nordic track rower, and we're fucking rowing, working out real good. And then she says, well, she got a Fitbit. I kind of want to get rid of this Fitbit, maybe get this Garmin watch that I found, because the Garmin watch, it kind of works better with the rower. And I said, all right, get the Garmin watch for the rower. That sounds fine. I'm down. A couple days later, she says, hey, you mind if I make a personal purchase of about $200? And I said, well, what for? She said, how about that Garmin watch? To which I have to say now, okay. And so she gets the Garmin watch, and she's all happy, because apparently accessorizing is the key to fitness for some people. And I'll never understand it. I just have to try. And sorry, that's me bitching. That being said, I did pay an awful lot for that rowing machine, so I guess the extra little bit for a Garmin watch, if it gets a lot of use, ain't good. But you know what makes a rowing machine good, Blanks?
Is the rowers?
It's you can't make it a coat rack.
No.
Treadmills. You can just throw shirts and sweaters over that. Becomes a coat rack very easy, and then once that starts happening, you stop using it. But you can't really do that with a rower. You try to do that with a rower, you're just basically leaving your clothes on all over the floor.
Yeah. Do the kids
so
sometimes and just row just because they can?
Yeah, actually, they do. I ended up making them their own accounts, and they do occasionally jump on and row, but basically, uh, yeah, I mean they don't do much. It's still a little bit maybe big for them, I guess I'd say, but they can get on there and row, and I'm sure if like I encouraged them to do it and said like, hey, here's a program, guys, I bet they might actually try following it. My daughter maybe, but not my son. He's maybe still a little young, but I bet they'd use it
You
in that
know,
capacity.
you throw freaking a Fortnite emulator on there, I'm pretty sure your son would be all about it.
Yeah, if you can row this fast per minute, then you can keep your building ability. But if you start rowing under a buck 50 split, then guess what? You lose that privilege. You can't build anymore, and then he'll be such a good Fortnite player. He just found build mode or no build mode, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I've been
I didn't
playing.
know like it was like a special mode. I thought it was
Yes.
like the main mode now.
No.
Oh, well that explains things. Then he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I found no build mode, and this is easier.
Yes.
And so now I hear him when he gets to Victory Royale because he'll be playing a game upstairs. You know he's playing Fortnite, and you hear him go, yeah. He'll get all pumped. I'm pretty sure he's got a Victory Royale. He did that the other morning when so I'll be doing the VR boxing thing, and here I am, and I'm just working, and he's next to me, he's sitting on the couch, and he's got his switch up, he's got his headphones on, so he can't hear me say piss, shit, and fuck, and and then you'll hear him go, yeah, whoa, yeah, yeah.
I feel like you have your headphones on, so you can't hear him say piss, shit, or fuck either.
I have the little earbuds in, but I'll be honest, my headset for the PSVR is a little screwed up. So I tried to, so like I'll put them in, but like if I move the visor forward and back, sometimes the audio just cuts in and out. And so I'll be sitting there with the visor back. I can hear everything through the headphones, and then all of a sudden, all that sound vanishes, and all I can hear is the TV. Which I don't know, Blanks, you've seen a little bit of it. How well does my audio come through? Can people hear me okay over the music in
Yes.
that game?
I think so.
Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know. I'll try to keep it that way because I do get chatty. There are some quiet points where sometimes I'm like, okay, I gotta like actually focus and exercise here, but I still ultimately get a few hundred calories out of that each time I do it. So it's just like it's an easy way to start the day.
Nice.
You're not out there. I'm not out there sprinting hills, but hey, you know what? There goes a breakfast worth of calories right there. Bam. Okay, nice. And then you do what I did today, which is, hey, I got to teach martial arts for a bunch of hours. I'm not going to be home until probably 4:30, and I start training at 9. And it's like, you know what I'm just going to do today? Not eat, because that's the real ticket to weight loss, guys. Just don't eat.
Yeah. No, or eat correctly. Or eat a bunch of Oreo
Yep.
cookies. That's what I do.
That's a good one too. I like that diet a lot, and just you have to kind of cycle that diet in and out, you know.
Yeah.
But
And then your poop looks like chocolate.
yeah, something like that. So that being said, I will be back up early this morning to continue the fitness journey with you guys. Tuesday we'll get our first week of numbers, and then we'll kind of keep going after that. Hopefully that's an enjoyable 30 days for me. And again, if you guys listen to it, appreciate anything. If you want me to bring anything up or chat about anything, let me know. If you have questions about exercise science, let me know. I'll try to talk to them. I'll try to talk about them in the show. So anyway, that being said, I gotta go get ready for bed because I gotta be up pretty early in the morning.
Sounds good. And I'm going to go dingle around with some stuff on Roll20 and whatnot. Maybe go play. Oh my god, I can't think of Boulder's Gate with some systematic keys around. Maybe
Ooh,
some
that's not a
speed.
bad idea.
But with all that said, again, play us out, Interdeviant. It's been a while. This is Blanks,
I hope
and
Interdeviant's well, man. This is Fatty.
we'll catch you next week.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.